Silence filled the whole room. In fact, the only person who was explaining the presentation went silent, and the only sound which could be heard is your slow and barely audible snores, yet they were loud in this pin drop silence. All eyes were on you who were sleeping in the middle of meeting, and this is how you all can guess how boring this meeting is. Jungkook was standing beside you and he was holding his anger back. He already gets annoyed easily, and now this behavior of yours. He bent down a little and stopped few inches away from your ear. Meeting over, Miss Kim Wyan. You quickly stood up, leaving everyone amused, and Jungkook stood up, closing his eyes. Finally, okay, thank you for so much for your hard work, everyone. You said, bowing down, and turned to leave only to meet his cold eyes, and he was looking at you, folding his arms. You swallowed and slowly turned back, only to see everyone still sitting on their places. You blinked your eyes and smiled awkwardly. Haha, I guess it's not over yet. You squeezed your eyes tightly and bowed at them. I'm sorry. You avoid looking at Jungkook. He walked to his place in order to continue the presentation. You were about to sit back, but Jungkook interrupted. Miss Kim, you'll stand there. No need to sit, and I hope it would help you to keep your eyes open. You looked down in embarrassment and bowed. Yes, I'm sorry once again. He exhaled annoyingly and looked at the screen. You inhaled few times before opening the door and entering inside the office. He didn't say anything after meeting ended. It means something is up, or you can say it's the silence before the storm. He's not a kind of person who let things go that easily. He was busy in his work, so you sighed in relief internally, but you got a mini heart attack to see stack of files on your table. You looked at him. You were continuously fighting with your thoughts whether to ask him about all this or just stay quiet until he himself tell you what's all this, but you, being the most impatient human being, didn't help but to throw the axe on your own feet. Sir, I don't think I remember working on these files, so you quickly shut your mouth closed when he raised his eyes and glared at you. Yes, I also think that you are suffering from Alzheimer and facing a lot of memory loss and also losing interest in doing your job. You pressed your lips together and looked down in embarrassment. I think you should resign and take a good break. You looked him shocked. Resign? No, I'm good. I'll do all this work, and I'm really sorry for my rude act. I promise I won't repeat that again. You walk near his desk. I have a good reputation in my family just because of this job, and if I lose it, they will again start ignoring me and I won't be able to tease my cousins. Sir, please. So the only motive of you to do this job is to show off among your friends and family. You shook your head. No, not like how you're thinking. Please, sir, I have done a lot of struggle to get this job. I even passed the interview with first rank. I don't want to lose it. I don't know what dad has seen in you to hire you as the top ranking secretary, but one thing you should know that you are not at all good and also serious about your work. Yoken bowed down. I'm sorry, sir. I'll pay more attention from now on. He exhaled and got up. You have to, and I'm going to teach you how a secretary should work. You better be serious. He grabbed his coat and left from the room while you hit the desk cursing him, but hurt your foot instead. Ouch, ouch. You jumped on one leg while grabbing the other one. Company's share has increased up to 10% and we are getting a good amount of investors, all from high profiles. You pressed the button as you both waited for lift while you were giving updates of upcoming schedules. How about Mr. Choi's project? We sent him mail few times but getting no response from him. He looked at you. Then tell him that we don't want that project anymore. The elevator door opened as you both walked inside. But sir, we've already contacted them and they are one of our main investor. I don't like to work with people who don't respect others' time and energy. Contact him as soon as possible. You nodded. There was silence and you were feeling so awkward. The elevator stopped at some floor and few people walked inside. They bowed at Jungkook slightly and seems like kind of regretting their decision of taking the elevator at this time. It started to get congested and you already started to get uncomfortable. Jungkook seems to notice that as he stood a bit ahead of you, giving you the space. You smiled a little, impressed with his kind and caring gesture. Luckily, his back was facing you so you could smile without being feeling embarrassed. Again, the elevator stopped and door opened, making everyone walk out. Jungkook and you also walked away. You waited outside while Jungkook was in a meeting. It was personal, so you have to stay outside. You were getting bored as it was taking a lot of time. Whoa, today's day was horrible. I was about to lose everything in a blink. Thank God I learned to act for that audition. I didn't get the role, but that thing is still helping me. You laughed on your own after saying that, then you sighed. I'm so bored. Why it's taking so long? You walked to the little showcase pots and smiled. So cute. You picked one in your hand and stood up straight. Wow, beautiful. I also wanna buy these. You heard the sound of door, so you decided to put the pot back on its place before going, but as you walked, it dropped from your hand, making a loud sound. You covered your mouth with your hands. No. You turned back and saw Jungkook already looking. He was looking so done with you. You quickly sat down and collected all the broken pieces but accidentally cut your finger with one sharp piece. You didn't pay attention and got up as Jungkook walked near you. How do you do that? How clumsy can someone be? I'm so sorry, sir. I don't know. I was just trying to put it back on its place and I'll pay for it. Don't worry. He glared at you. Then his eyes fell on your finger, which was lightly bleeding. You just need to learn how to live right first of all. He took the broken pieces from your hand and put it back on the table before grabbing your hand. Your breath hitched in middle when he did that. He walked away with you holding your hands in his without caring about the looks you both are getting. Everyone was so shocked like what's happening. He left your hand when you came in the office and walked towards his desk before grabbing the first aid box. You were standing there like a statue. Now sit here, or do you forget that too? You snap back and walk to the couch before sitting on it. He opened the kit and cleaned your finger with antiseptic before wrapping the bandage around it. After finishing up, he looked at you. From today onwards, you're staying with me until you learn how to act and also work as a secretary. Because no matter how smart and good you are in studies, without basic manners, it's of no use. I'm sorry. Don't say that again. Your sorry is so annoying because you always repeat your actions. He got up and walked to his desk. You caught up while looking at him slightly. He sat on his chair and started to do his work. He looks more handsome when he gets annoyed, but you never knew he's caring also until these past few days when he do act cold towards you but also care. You don't really know about this slight change in his behavior, but you do like it. You have crush on him since you first saw him. You were the manager of this company when his father was the CEO, but later you applied for company secretary position and successfully made it. Later he joined and you started working for him. You didn't realize that you were looking at him while thinking about all this until you hear his voice. Now you're gonna stand there like that? You snapped back and looked at him. Huh? No, I'm gonna do my work. You sat on your chair and started to check the files he has kept to complete. He sighed and shook his head while turning his head back to his PC. What? No, I mean, I just came here for shopping. I'm just going back home. You were eating ice cream from one hand and was on the call with manager Yoon. How I'm gonna give this news to him? You know he don't answer any call during this time. But it's important, and as a secretary you should inform him. Tell him or else we'll lose his contract from our hands. It won't be good. Can we wait until tomorrow? I don't have any plan to attend a meeting. I'm so tired and I wanna relax. It will be too late till tomorrow, and the fact that he sent the email yesterday and we are seeing it now, you know how bad and unprofessional this is, right? You sighed. Okay, I'm going. Make it quick and thanks. You ended the call and sighed before shoving the ice cream inside your mouth. I'm not in a mood of listening his nonsense, but I got no choice. You looked around and stopped a taxi. The guard led you inside the apartment and left while you were feeling so nervous and don't know why. Maybe because you're coming here for the first time and you wanted to be super careful. This apartment is a complete reflection of his personality, dark and cold. And not to forget how self obsessed and arrogant he is, he likes to do everything professionally and expects same from others. And if they don't meet his standards, he doesn't bother removing them from work or life no matter what. But despite of so many negative things, he has a personality that is rare to find. His choice and selection of things are always unique and perfect. Working as his personal secretary for more than 6 months, you have learned a lot. You are the only person in the company who is still here despite of making infinite mistakes so far. You save yourself so many times from getting fired by him. Where is he? The guard said he is inside the house, but I can't even see a ghost. Where could he be? I'm getting late and I need to get ready for the meeting too, or it would be so difficult at the last minute. After waiting for almost 10 minutes, you got up. Where the hell he is? Do I need to call him? You looked around one more time. Sir, Mr. Jungkook? It's me, Ryan. Are you there, sir? What if he's sleeping? Should I check? No, what I'm even saying, but I can't just sit here. You walk to look for hoping to meet, or else you'll lose this job from your hands by tomorrow. You entered in the hallway and there were so many doors to make your already confused mind more puzzled. Should I check in there? You stay there thinking of what to do. Enough, I should not think too much. If I have to save my job, I need to hurry. You grabbed the doorknob of one room and closed your eyes before opening the door. You slowly opened and it was empty. Very disappointing. You open another and it seems to be a home office. You closed it and proceed to open another one. If he's not in the office, then maybe he's sleeping. No, I'm scared. Should I leave and give up? No, my job is at risk. You opened the door and it was his bedroom, but he was not there, or not at least from where you were standing. You walked inside the room and at the same time Jungkook also came out of bathroom. He only has a towel wrapped around his waist and he was drying his wet hair with a mini towel. He was invited at a family dinner, so he was getting ready for that. He picked his shirt and was about to wear when his eyes fell on your reflection as you were froze on your place to see the view in front of you. He quickly turned towards you while you screamed, covering your eyes half with your hands but also could see everything clearly. He covered his body with his hands. Yeah, what are you doing here? You were not answering your phone, so I have to come here. Don't look here, he shouted when you tried to remove your hands while you again covered your eyes. I'm here to tell you about the meeting with Mr. Choi. Turn around. Don't look here, I said. You completely removed your hands from your eyes. I have no interest in looking at you and I just want to. You screamed and quickly turned back. When Jungkook looked down, confused by your behavior, his eyes also widened to see the towel, which was supposed to be wrapped around his waist, on the floor, and he was standing there in his boxers only. He turned red in embarrassment and quickly picked the towel around his waist again. You were now smiling and trying to control your laugh. You leave from here and wait in the living room. He spoke embarrassingly. Be quick, we don't have much time. You left from there trying not to laugh while Jungkook's face turned pale in no time. He was feeling so embarrassed. In the meeting, you were trying to control your smile while looking at Jungkook. He was avoiding every possible eye contact with you and was only focused in discussing about the project, but little do you know he's avoiding you and feeling embarrassed. Now it would be better if we will get started with the work as soon as we could. It's a great project and can bring so much opportunities along with a huge sum of money. After finalizing it with the members of boards, we'll start. They both stood up, followed by you all who were present in the meeting. I can't wait to work with you. Same here. They both shook hands and the meeting dismissed. You looked at Jungkook, who was pretending to be busy so that he can avoid you, and you find it so cute because he was literally looking like a baby. You felt bad for him. Sir, I have completed these files and they are all ready. Okay, leave them there and you can go if you want, he said without looking at you. Yeah, okay then I'll leave. You repeated in the hope that he'll look, but he didn't. I'm sorry for breaking inside your room without knowing. Please don't be embarrassed because of that. That's fine. His cheeks turned pink as he didn't dare to look at you. You smiled and walked out from the room. He slowly looked in your direction when you left and scoffed. What a girl. He again scoffed and then again before leaning back on the chair. How can someone be so transparent? He then got a call, so he went outside the office while answering it. He was talking on the phone, but his eyes were fixed on you, who was going outside dancing on your own. A slight smile appeared on his face as he even didn't pay attention to what the person talking about from the other side of the phone. From past few months he has developed strong feelings towards you which he is too shy to show. He likes how cool and carefree personality you have, although he show great annoyance in front of you, but deep inside he likes this cheerful vibe, and that's why he never find the courage to fire you out of work even though you get careless sometimes. But it is also true that you are very talented and professional in your field. Hey, are you listening to what I'm saying? Jungkook snapped back, hearing his voice. Yes, send me more details and I'll tell you after checking it. He walked towards his office while looking in your direction until you finally disappeared. You folded your legs and laughed watching the show. Suddenly, Jungkook's face flashed in front of your eyes and you chuckled. He's cute. Your phone started ringing as you decreased the volume and picked it up before seeing the caller ID. What a long life he has, you said with a chuckle and answered the call. Hello. Before you could complete your word, he spoke. Come to the seaside cafe. You looked at the phone and again put it against your ear. Cafe? Why? Just come. He ended the call while you scoffed. He ordered me as if I'm his wife. Suddenly you blushed on your own words. That's not a bad idea though. You got up to get dressed. Jungkook was tapping his foot on the floor and seems a little nervous but also didn't let it show on his face. He doesn't know why he suddenly made this plan and decided to meet you. He again looked at his watch. Before 5 minutes ago, you just asked him where he is and he told you to come on at the rooftop, but you are still not here, so he decided to check. The moment he got up to walk, you showed up. His heart skipped a beat as how gorgeous you were looking at that time. It seems like you have put extra effort in getting ready. As soon as your eyes met, you smiled at him while walking towards where he was sitting. Sorry for the wait, sir. You both sat down. That's fine, I understand. But why did you call me here? Are we going to attend any meeting? Because I don't really remember anything like that. No, there's no meeting. I just called. I wanted to come here, so I thought if you could join me. You were trying to act innocent, but inside you were feeling butterflies. Oh, that's great. Thank you. So, shall we order something? He looked at you and nodded. Yeah, sure. You called the waiter and told him the menu. Again, the silence, which you don't like at all. I'm sorry for earlier, sir. It's okay, let's not talk about that incident again. You try not to smile or he'll get offended. Okay, sir. You can call me by my name here. You don't need to be formal. You looked in surprise while he was avoiding looking at you. You sure? He nodded while you smiled. Okay, then I don't have a problem in calling you Jungkook. He looked at you as if this is the very first time he has heard his name spoken out so lovingly. He felt for you more at this moment. You looked around just to start normal conversation as you feel so awkward in silence. This is my first time coming to this place. It's beautiful. Jungkook looked at you and a slight smile appeared on his face. Yes, it's beautiful. You turn your face towards him. Seems like you come here often. He shook his head. Anyo, I'm also coming here first time. Oh, I see. You started to feel a bit nervous. From next week, we'll be so busy with the new project. Yes, I'm excited and a little nervous. Do you want to take a break before that? You looked him confused. Break? If you want, that week will going to be hectic, so do you also wanna go? He looked at you and gulped. It's going to be a busy week for you too, so you looked around awkwardly regretting what you said. How about a trip together? You looked him surprised. If you don't mind, then we can go on a trip. Your cheeks turned pink, but you gathered yourself. Why do I mind such a great offer? He chuckled. You both smiled.